I figure I'll start a lot of videos with random time warps and stupid stuff like that. Might as well start a video with and nothing else. So, we're going back to Route 214, the world's most interesting route. Except it's not really that interesting. And, get through this place, have another town to explore, maybe. I don't know. This is kind of a slow part of the game, honestly. So, we'll get through it or not. I don't care. I don't care which. You didn't really do a very good job of sensing me, actually. I was kind of hanging out there for a while before you said anything. Must always do that cry. Let's see. Will we get lucky with Sing? With the, what is this thing called again? Wide lens? Zoom lens, okay. See, if I call it wide lens, I could make a joke about, like, cute animals wearing wide angle, or with a wide angle lens wearing hats, or whatever the hell it was. But, anyway. Should be boosted to 75, which is mediocre. Maybe I'll hit. Huzzah, I actually did. I liked all the build-up on that move. It was important. Well, 2 can play at that game. Or not. Come on. 2 can play at that game. No. No. No, hold on. Hold on, let's check that again. 75. Yeah, that was a 95% accurate move, and you still missed. Not nice. Missed twice. Come on. Oh, wait, it's... I'm actually going first. Apparently Duskull is slow as shit. Okay. Oh, and it criticaled anyway. Okay, cool. Anyway, Kadabra. You. You can do it. I believe in you. Okay. At some point, I do have to actually evolve Becky. I haven't gotten around to it. I don't think it really is too important until I need strength. Or whatever HM it can't learn. I think it's strength. Possible stat boost. Nope, never mind. And let's get, like, Roar of Time or some shit. Or... Oh, that was a great sound effect. I was like... Yep. So, this is an interesting battle. It's going so great for me that I can barely believe it. But, anyway. Random thing to talk about in this video, which is not actually random at all, but I felt like saying that it was, even though it wasn't. I'm recording this one on the same day as the last video because this is going to be going up on the 14th, which is basically the final day that I'm going to be in my current apartment. Because the 15th is the day that we're moving, and it's going to be a long, long day, and it'll be kind of terrible, but currently we are, I'd say, about 2/3 of the way maybe done with all the crap that we have to do. So basically we've got the majority of the stuff packed up and just this gigantic pile of boxes in the living room, and just basically need to do like good cleaning at this point of the kitchen and bathroom, which I'm not really wanting to do. But yeah, it's been a bit of a project, and we've got cars outside, excellent, but not really much worth sharing, honestly. It's anybody who's ever had to, like, pack and do large amounts of cleaning and stuff, I'm sure you're familiar with the process, and if you're not, then you're not really missing out on anything, but I figured I'd mention it. And, it is kind of funky having all the game systems put away, though, except for the one, because currently we've got, the Wii U is still hooked up for random streaming and whatnot, because that's a thing that is happening right now. Why did I use Shockwave? What the fuck am I doing? Okay, I need to, like, actually pay attention to what I'm doing here. Can I maybe paralyze this thing? Well, not with sand attack. Will that fucking truck go away? Or motorcycle or whatever that thing is? Good job, you managed to paralyze through the sand attacks. Not sure how you managed it, but it was cool. And you know what? I'm gonna use Shockwave against you, specifically because I want to. Or maybe not. Okay, fuck it. Just switch back. Sponge, use... God damn it. Okay. That's like the only time a trainer has ever switched. Yeah, Ancient Power. Why am I, like, not realizing that things are good? I'm being really stupid right now. Come on, stat boost. Come on, stat boost. Yay. Alright. And will I have any chance against the next thing that comes out? Well, it's Jolteon, so... perhaps I can get, like, Earth Power or something. I don't know. Nope, just Leer. Anyway, was I going anywhere with the moving and cleaning story? Because I don't think I actually was. And, I think, yeah, I was just saying, like, all the systems are put away except for the Wii U, so... As Brennan pointed out, we look like filthy casuals because we have one game system with exactly 2 games. And everything else is put away somewhere. That did a lot of damage, jeez. Like, I know Ring Out does more damage the more HP they have, but I was not expecting that much out of what I assume is a physical move. Ancient Power, just finish this thing off. Okay, cool. Ooh, second stat boost. Well, gotta make use of my double stat boost here. Perhaps get a good electric move or something. Eh. All these sand attacks are not helping. God, do they have anything better to do than these stupid sand attacks? Like, seriously? Well, missed with Swagger. That's defend order and attack order in the same battle. That's very odd, okay. And last metronome. Oh, I would have liked to see that move. Will you stop with the fucking sand attacks? Will I be able to hit with Ancient Power? That's the question. Surprisingly, yes. Okay. Douglas! 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 Okay, I'm done. There's a guy. I'll worry about him now. Not sure where I was going with that sentence. Wow. Okay, this is like the most scatterbrained episode, and it's amazing. But, since there's nothing else going on, I'll go ahead and talk about my next game playthrough. At some point after Coliseum, according to this list I have composed here, it was November of 2008. There was a bit of a kerfuffle. No, that's not really the word to use here. But, basically, I had reached a point in the Emerald Collection... what the fuck am I talking about? In the Pearl Collection, where there weren't really that many things I needed anymore. I had gotten everything necessary out of, Pearl itself a long time ago, and I had, what am I even saying? I, like, cannot focus, seriously. But yeah, I got all the stuff I needed from Fire Red and Coliseum, which accounted for most of it. I basically needed Magmar from Leaf Green, and that was about it. And yeah, I don't even know if there were any other Pokemon that I needed at that point, other than, like, trait evolutions and stuff I hadn't gotten to yet. But, anyway, as far as, like, actual Pokemon I needed, Magmar was pretty much the only one. But, there were other things I basically had to pick up just for personal reasons of wanting them. Like, for instance, I wanted to have a, Vulpix, Sandshrew, Weedle, that kind of stuff that you get from the, like, the dongle method. I wanted to have those specifically caught in locations in this game instead of imported, so I did that. A few little things like that. But, point is, I didn't really need Leaf Green for anything. Like, nothing major, but I wanted to kind of get stuff from it anyway, so... rather than actually buy a copy of Leaf Green that I didn't really need, I decided to go through a rather clever way of kind of breaking the system a bit, and I have explained this story before, but it's been a really long time since I have, so I apologize if you don't want to hear this again, but a lot of people probably never heard it or forgot it. But, anyway, one of the other things that I forgot to mention is, I specifically needed Leaf Green because it's the only Gen 3 game that has Slowpoke in it. And even though you can get Slowpoke in Pearl, Slowking is a trait evolution, and I was specifically avoiding trading. So it's like, if I traded one in Gen 3 to evolve it, and then imported it, it wouldn't count as a trade, because it wouldn't show up on the trainer card. So I basically had to have a Slowking that I could import, and that meant I had to have Leaf Green. So, we went to GameStop, and I did actually still want Emerald for the same reason that I wanted Leaf Green, basically, for, like, different ways of getting exclusives, and a couple of the legendaries and stuff like that. So I got Emerald, and I got Leaf Green, and then I, quote-unquote, tried out a copy of Ruby, because they had all three of these in the store, just like in the little display case for used game. So I tried out Ruby, meaning I basically put it in the DS, turned on Pearl, so that it would recognize that Ruby was inserted into the system, and then just kind of took the game out, and was like, oh, okay, I don't need this one, actually. I'm good. Put that one back. So then, like, later on in the day, I went through and I caught, like, Zangoose and Solrock and that kind of stuff, which was now available in the game, up until I had turned it off. So that was a way of cheating that out. Leaf Green, my plan was to keep it for less than a week and then return it under the guise that, like, it was going to be a gift, and then they'd ended up not wanting it. Because GameStop does do returns with no question if it's under a week. Or at least they did, I don't know if they still do. But, basically then that meant I had a week to, catch the dongle stuff, which didn't take very long, and to get a Slowpoke. Now, problem is, Slowpoke is caught with the Super Rod, which you get fairly late into the game, so my playthrough of this one, I never really took any major, I never made a documentation of this, but I seem to remember my team being Charmeleon, Primeape, Gyarados, and Hypno, because they were stuff that I hadn't really used before. Like, I used Charizard once, but it was a long time ago. So I had those. I don't think I ever went to more, because I didn't really need a full team. I wasn't planning on beating the game. Got up to Fuchsia City, where you can get the Super Rod, caught a Slowpoke, traded it over to Emerald so that I could, actually, no, because I didn't have Emerald. What am I thinking? Hold on. No, I traded it to Fire Red, so that I could eventually trade it. Whatever. Point is, I traded it off to a different game, so that I had a Slowpoke for later use, and then at that point I was basically done and I could return the game. But that would not be interesting enough. What I did here was basically, I was specifically as much of a dick as possible to whoever picked up this game next. So I restarted it. I doesn't matter which starter, I picked one of the starters and released it. And then, I caught 3 Pidgeys and 3 Rattatas. And I had named them, I forget what the exact names were, but when you looked at them all in the, like, in the Pokemon team menu, they basically read out the sentence, "You're not getting anything good off this file," in that specific order. And I had it so 5 of them were fainted, and the last one was poisoned with 1 HP left, standing, like... By the way, I'm looking for a hidden item here. Let me bust out the item finder. Where the fuck is this thing? But yeah, the last one was poisoned with 1 HP left, and I was standing, like... I think it was, like, 4 steps away from the nurse, and it was gonna faint in 3 steps. So that basically you couldn't get close enough to actually save this thing. It was completely unnecessary, because at that point the file was worthless anyway, and you might as well restart it, but I just basically wanted to be an absolute prick to whoever picked up this game and, like, troll them. So they try out this game, hey, I wonder if there's anything good to get off of it. They look at the team, oh. And then they go to heal it, and it just freaking dies, and you white out without having any ability to avoid this. It was kind of excellent. I did take pictures of this. I'll have to check if they're still on my photo bucket. Oh boy, white flute. So, that was the Lost Key side quest. Wasn't it interesting? Here's a restaurant that you can battle in. I will probably at some point. Okay. That sounds like some kind of emo poem. Okay, PP Epsilon is good. And I like how Valor Lakefront is just a hotel. Oh, here's Pokedex guy. I forgot he was here. That's right, I don't think there is a Game Freak building in this game, is there? Alright, anyway, since I haven't specifically shown it, if you try to go off this way, he's like, oh, hey, Sonny Jim, you can't go this way because there's like a power outage or some shit, oh, yes. And then, just like X and Y, some random person just walks past you and disregards it. What is it with Pokemon games, like, blocking off areas because of power outages? Like, is that really a big thing that's gonna cause problems to people? I don't get it. Okay, hold on. Me, I'm just a simple guy. Let my guitar do all my talking. Yeah, I'm not actually gonna read out all of that. I just wanted to do that. We're a traveling troupe. No.
Obtained the TM92.
Trick Room, okay. In all honesty, I could use that move. In all honestly, I think is what I said there, because I'm excellent. Because, yeah, Trick Room's one of those things that I know is used in certain competitive teams, but... Actually, did I talk to this guy already? Yeah, that's a trash can. Okay, that's a random reference. But yeah, Trick Room, something I've never used, but it's kind of interesting. I think I've basically explored this whole hotel now, except for the restaurant, which I guess I'll be doing now, so... Let's get in some exciting battles! What's your deal? Ooh, sausage-san, may I partake? I don't think that's actually how that line went, but I don't care. No. How about you? So wait, he treated you to dinner under the agreement that if you did this, you'd be a model, and you're like, still not sure if I'm going to. Alright. Anyway. Ismail. And is Harley a woman's name? I guess there's Harley Quinn, but I always thought of it as a man's name. I don't know. Mega Drain. And I guess Confusion, and... Everyone always knows that Kricketune has the best cry. Everybody knows it's true. Uh-huh. You gotta do the best you can, and work out twice a day. Don't ask me why I said it, because I already forgot. Smash. Okay, whatever. That was a good battle. It was great. Well, now that I beat you in a battle, definitely you'll be good at modeling. God. These people's logic. The question is she going to be a nude model? These are the important questions. Yes? Who is this? Who the hell are you? Why do you think that you're, like, someone famous? I don't know. Oh, hi, Feebas. I like how he just has a Feebas. Unless that's hers, I actually didn't see. But... So yeah, Feebas is a thing. I'm sure everybody by now knows what its deal is. I'll discuss it in better detail when I get to that section of the game, but... whatever. I'm thinking that none of these battles are going to be particularly great. It is double battles, though, which are less common, so they've got that going for them. Car! Not sure if the cars can be heard that well when I yell that out, but whatever. Okay, so this is Gordon Ramsay here. Rustic? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, hors d'oeuvres has got to be the shittiest spelled word of all time. Like, hors d'oeuvres. And that's just hors d'oeuvres. I think it's French, but man, screw French spelling. Alright, anyway. Gentleman Leonardo. Yep, as always, Chatot looks like it's high on something, and it's about to get a bunch of rocks to the face. Ugly, you will maybe fall asleep if I'm lucky. Yep. Okay. And, we'll just slowly whittle away at this thing, I suppose. Or it could use Roost, I guess that's always a possibility. Alright, let's team up on the bird. I didn't think it was going to be a problem, but if it's going to keep healing, then I don't really want to deal with that. Can you not, like, not do that? Okay, good. Does Perugly have thick fat? I feel like it does. Whatever, I'll just use Metronome. And possibly confuse it. And remember that Perugly at the beginning of the game that was, like, a threat? Actually, no, I think... Was it? I know there was a Skuntank that was. But... Anyway. Oh, I failed to notice that it already got confused. Whatever, Fire Blast, I don't care. Don't even cur. That was slight overkill. It had, like, 1 HP. That was cool, though. Alright. The hors d'oeuvres were most excellent. Here, let me just film you while we're eating here. What? The hell is this? There's nothing on the table. There's nothing there. Alright. Ooh, one of them has 2 Pokemon. And it's the same things I fought back in the Pokemon Center from the last video. Cool. Except maybe he has 2 Magnemites now. Nope, he has a... possibly the best cry. I might have to specifically listen to that cry in the Pokedex after this battle, because it is so freaking bad. Like, it's just, it's one of those Gen 1 cries that did not age well. For some reason it just has, like, really, really bad, like, Atari-style quality to it. Also, not doing very great in this fight, I gotta say. Let's try to finish off the Kirlia, switch you out to someone else who's gonna die. Alright, yeah, let's try to not have to listen to too much of this beeping here. Does Yawn work on this? Does Yawn count as a sound move, actually? Because I know Mr. Mime has soundproof. I guess we'll find out in a minute. Okay, yeah, it works. Lava Plume, and I skipped the animation. Excellent. And killed my own team members. Okay, skipping evolution scene. Come on. Okay. Because that's what we need to watch, is close-up eating of food. Alright, I believe I can go heal in this building. Yep, okay, cool. So only 1 battle left, and I will be using you again, and I guess you, I don't know, whatever. Are you gonna say stupid stuff? God damn it. By my calculations, the main dish should have arrived by now, but there's no waiters in this entire place, except that guy by the door. What the hell is this? This dialogue. What, are they like the equivalent to like bringing your iPad? Like, I don't know. Okay. Scientist Emilio. Yeah, I gotta remember to listen to Mr. Mime's cry after this. Alright, let's just get rid of the Kadabra, because it's gonna be, like, slightly more of a threat here. And by slightly, I mean it's not a terrible Pokemon, which Aipom most definitely is, so we can let this one kind of hang around for a bit. Oh no, it used Tickle. What will I do? No, I guess Tickle isn't that bad of a move. See, now, if I was using XSplit, I would do a super zoom in on that Meryl's face, because that is, like, the face that has seen the rise and fall of civilizations. It's just, like, that perfectly straight mouth is so funny looking. I don't know why. It's like... Yeah, it's dead now. And this one's dead, too. And Alaska can come, too. The end! Alright, well, that was that place. Nope, you don't get to. I don't think that's how that works. I think the Pokemon are the ones that get more exercise in the battles. Anyway, there's a couple balls up there. Can't get those without Rock Climb. There's a hidden item of some variety there. There's like a building, I don't know. Lots of stuff you need Rock Climb for, so not worried about it yet. And you're gonna be all like,
"This hotel is so romantic. I hope a night on a Pokémon will sweep me away for a honeymoon here."
Not sure why that was Hotel Mario voice. I guess because it was a hotel. I don't know. Found a yellow shard, which is excellent. No, actually those are useful, so... I have no need to be sarcastic, but whatever. I'm not sure what I'm doing in this video, so sarcasm is all I've got. I have a feeling we're not going to be getting to the next town. So here, I will beat up small children wearing inner tubes when they're not actually in the water.
I can be able to.
Let me guess, you have an Azurill. Nope, but close enough. And you're dead. Okay. I'm always worried that I'm gonna, like, mess up the evolution canceling at some point. Okay, so she had a Meryl. Are you gonna have a Meryl too, or are you gonna have like a Buizel? Or oh no, you have 3 things, 3 Azurills or Shelloses. Okay. So yeah, as someone pointed out earlier, and by someone I mean like a NPC, Shellos has different forms depending on which side of the map you're on, and it's kind of a weird gimmick. I mean, not really a gimmick, because the forms don't have any stat changes, but, I suppose I'll actually talk about Shellos a bit here, because it's kind of funky. It was apparently meant as a Gen 3 Pokemon originally, and there's a really weird, like, hybrid back sprite of Shellos and Gastrodon, which is, like, the pink coloration, but with, like, a differently shaped head. And I think that one was supposed to be the Gen 3 version, but then, like, it didn't happen, so I'm not sure why there is a sprite of it, to be honest. It's kind of weird. But, anyway, they've had a kind of strange distribution system ever since this game, where it makes sense that they have the different halves of Mount Coronet. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you could get the pink one through the Pokewalker, and the blue one was nowhere to be found, though you could get it through Pokemon Ranch. Black and White, they were in Dream World. Black and White 2, they were one of the... God, I'm sounding like frickin' future self Big Dep from that Spiritomb video. But, yeah, you could get it from the Yancey Curtis trade, except it was gender-based. You would get the pink one if you were male and blue if you were female. Then in X and Y... God, this seriously is the Spiritomb video. X and Y, you could get it in the Friend Safari, except it was only the pink one. And then in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, they were version exclusives, where, much like all other version exclusives in those games, they were based on color. If you never noticed that, basically anytime there was a version exclusive of anything, if one of the pair was slightly bluish or reddish, it would basically be in the version that matches that color. The legendaries did that, the fossils did that. I don't think there was anything that didn't do that, actually. Even if you look at the exclusives that were originally in Ruby and Sapphire, like Sableye versus Mawile. Like, Sableye is purple, which is similar to blue, so it's Sapphire. Zangoose has red on it, so it's in Ruby. That kind of stuff. Like, they all kind of match. It's kind of funky. But anyway, that's enough talking about Shellos. And the other thing that could be potentially said about this, because it is tangentially related, is although many people realize that Shellos is different depending on which side of the map you're on, they may not realize that the trees are also different. I'll have to point that out next time I go through Mount Coronet. Also, there's probably more hidden items. I guess I should keep looking, because pearls are good to have. Where pearl? Oh, heart scales are even better to have, okay. And in this house here we have Dr. Scholl's, which is kind of weird. Where item? Where item? How the hell did it... Okay. So yeah, this guy's like, your Pokemon have feet, and I like feet, so I'm gonna give them the feet ribbons. I'm specifically gonna show him Chingling because it kind of floats, so... Let's see. Random black screen. Oh! Alright. Okay. You know what? I'd feel weird not giving it to the rest, so let's just get this out of our way. I seem to remember... Wait, did I not get one from this? Why? What the fuck? I thought it was determined by happiness. Maybe like, he just fainted or something? That's weird. Like, I feel like all my Pokemon should have pretty close to the same happiness, and if not, then... like, Terrence is the one I've had from the beginning. That actually kind of concerns me. Nope, okay. So, I guess 2 of them just don't get it. Alright. Well, clearly I need to work on you a bit more, because random foot fetish guy here doesn't think you're good enough. Here, fight me. It's how this grown-up battles. And you have a Glameow, okay. And now, oh, it has Limber. Okay. I forgot that it had Limber. That's one of those things, like, as much random trivia as I know about Pokemon, like, that whole Shellos rant that I just went on, that was completely from memory. Like, I seriously just remember random stuff like that that is completely useless trivia. But when it comes to, like, what abilities Pokemon have, which is actually useful information, I only know, like, maybe half of them. I'm really bad about that. Let's see, anybody get Aerial Ace? No, okay. How about you? What's your deal? Alright, any more items on the beach? Items on the beach, do-do-do, items on the beach, do-do-do. I think I might have gotten all of them. And I know that in some games, the, beach items actually respawn. I don't know if they do in this one. But anyway, let's, I remember this particular patch of grass here for, like, when I was doing honey tree hunting, when I was looking for Munchlax back in the day. Like, I would always run through these 5 grass tiles, and I would always get in a battle. And now the game fricking proves me wrong. Thanks a lot. But no, that's fine with me, honestly. Okay, got lots of berries. Eapapa! I will get an Eapapa berry, and I will name it the Stave, and it will be my friend. Anyway, you can get chat out here if that is a thing that you care about. I don't remember any other Pokemon there being particularly interesting. You can get blue Shellos, but... Yeah. Anyway, here we have Pastoria City, which... I, like, just did a fricking... Oh, do we get random Krogonk? No. Sometimes when you go into this, a Krogonk runs up at you. I'm not sure what determines that. Yes, I'm just gonna have to wait for this bomb to come. Yup, bombs. You're just like a totally impatient boy. Oh. Alright. Bit random. Anyway, I was gonna say, I just did a town exploration video, but here we've got another town, so I've got to do it again. Oh, that's the contest scarf. Okay, I don't care about those. So, does this Pachirisu just fricking scurry across the land, then? Like, usually the ones that have the, male communication, it's like, oh, here's Krogonk. Alright. A big-lipped Krogonk moment. The great marsh is vast. How vast is it, you ask? Take a look from the observatory. You can see for yourself. There's a clown. Not gonna fight him. Okay. Yeah. I think it's pretty well accepted that the Great Marsh sucks. I am going to be doing it at some point, probably like the next video, but not yet. Is this side going to say Guapa? No, it says Gua. Okay. That was important information I had to know. Yeah, the quick trims are a little bit slow. Pastoria's gym leader's awesome with his water attacks. You'll know what I mean when you challenge him, yeah. Yep, not going over there. So yeah, you'll notice that I just kind of didn't do the gym in the last town, and I'm gonna just kind of not do the gym here either. Not for a while at least, because although I cannot actually progress to the next major area after this town until I clear out both of those gyms, I do have other agendas that I'm working towards, so... that was interesting to know. I'm glad you told me. And how about you? What do you... Oh, yeah, they're the never mind. I was thinking he was a move tutor. Here's the relearner. Which, actually... Do I get anything good out of any of these? Let's see. Well, certainly not here. Let's check the others. I don't think any of them get anything. If this was Gen 1, Wrap would be a good move, but it is not. Okay. And I know that Togepi gets extra sensory in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, but I don't think he does in this one. Nah. Okay. Well, don't need to use my heart scale for anything quite yet. At some point later on, I might. I would very much like to go to Pokemon Mansion. I'm having to wait to do so, though. Well, that's a good thing to have on your counter. Krogonk sure is party. Yeah, it's not really. No, I'm not using ball capsules, actually, because they're really inconvenient. Oh boy, mail! Well, one piece of mail and 3 Pokeballs, but whatever. This is a good town for water types, like my Clefairy here. Did I already talk to you? No. Matcha Bryce, not really interested. And now she's dead. That was a interesting conversation there. Alright, are we done with this town yet? I think we might be done with this town. Oh, free berries. I forgot about this lady. What is the Colbur berry? I don't know what that one is. Oh, super effective dark. Okay. Well, I think we might be about done here. Let me, check if there's an item down here. Okay. Like, I figured there had to be something. Just found a zinc deposit in that puddle. And while I'm thinking about it, let me go show this off, because it's relatively obscure. After we get stuck in the mud repeatedly. Come on. Dawnstone. I think one of 3 that you can get. You can get, the Dawn The Dawn Shiny and Dusk Stones are fairly rare in this because you can't get them in the underground, but I know you can get them from high-level pickup users. But those are a pain in the ass to get, so it's good to know where the hidden ones are, and that one is fairly obscure. I don't think it really shows up on the item finder unless you're, like, right on top of the damn thing. But anyway, that's it for this one. We've gotten past 2 gym towns, as I said before, and yeah, I'm just gonna ignore that skipping audio there. A couple more routes to explore, and then I gotta do stuff in the Great Marsh and stuff in the Pokemon Mansion, which is going to be adding in several new team members, so that's why I'm putting everything off. But I will see you for that, which will probably be after the move, which is going to be weird.